around, honey?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here to do another review on Watch Over Us. You can watch it free on Tubi. I'll read you the synopsis for it. There's something very wrong happening in a family barn, and they can't seem to figure out what it is. Meanwhile, the dark force is only growing. All right, so this movie is about I want Eliza and Becca are the two sisters in it, and it starts out with their dad trying to find a new job. He's being interviewed at a place. He transferred. He's living with his father because his father's sick, so he took his daughters to go live there, and they're not too happy about it. And he hasn't had any luck finding a job. He gets a phone call after his interview, and he's saying how he's at a temp job and he's really just sitting in his car and he's getting beeped at, and he's not really that lucky. He's just down on his luck, and he's not really too much of a go-getter as his family thinks. Like he should be better. He should have a career. He had left his wife years back, and he has the daughters. So his grandfather thinks of him as just, or his father thinks of him as lazy and can't get a job. Um, and the daughters are there complaining, and there's like noises you'll see in the trailer, the lights shaking, and all this stuff is going on in the house, which we find out is the source coming from the barn. Uh, and the dad at first is, not listening to them, saying how it's an owl, and they're like, an owl can do that, and they don't believe them, and they hear like knocking on their bedroom, and the daughter, one of them is like being spied on by some force or some spirit. You see like an outline like from behind, then vanishes. So supernatural stuff going around the house. Of course, and the dad too, he's going out on dates again and not having any luck there. So like I said, he's having no luck with anything. um, and we find out a little bit later, the girls are getting creeped out, and the oldest one, she wants to leave and go live with the brother because she can't stand being there anymore, and her younger sister doesn't want her to leave because of what's going on. uh, Things get worse, and they actually call a priest that they used to go to the church, and he comes, and he doesn't see anything at first, and he's talking to him and asking him which movie they got this from. And while he's there, all of a sudden you hear like banging and shaking on the roof, and so he goes out to the barn and he confronts something. I won't really go into it. You'll have to watch it, but he's really freaked out, and tells the dad that he doesn't want to know, and the daughter, the youngest one, hears of what happened, and she's freaked out. She won't talk to her dad or sister about it, and the dad's like wanting to know what's going on, and he refuses to tell him, and the priest takes off. So there's obviously something evil in that barn, whether it be a spirit, a demon, an entity of some sort. You'll just have to watch and see. It goes into a family secret that they are somehow tied into whatever it is in the barn. So I'll leave it at that. If you've seen it, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this movie. And of course, as always, I will go through the Internet Movie Database and introduce the cast and director, followed by a trailer. So enjoy. Thanks for watching. See you next time. All right, so here we go. Here's all the information on Internet Movie Database. Watch Over Us is a 2015 release. It says an hour and 12 minutes, but it actually ran about an hour and 10 minutes. It says for the synopsis on here, a family living with their grandpa find out that there's more than meets the eyes at their family's barn. It got a 3.7 out of 10, which I don't know why it's that low. Me personally, I either give it a 6 or a 7. I thought that the acting was really good. I didn't mention it in the review prior to this, but there was some really decent acting, which it's rare to find that in some of the Wild Eye movies. We know it's 50-50 with people, but I think everyone did a good job portraying their character. We got Avery Christian as Eliza, Ella Schaefer as Becca, Daniel Link as John, Bill Kelly as their uncle, Mike Whaley as the priest, Henry Tisdale as Grandpa, Hudson Meeks as the son, which his name was Sam. I don't know why they just say son. Mike Herron was the boss. Laura Johnson was one of the father's dates. Patrick Newman, Handyman 2. Bello Dog was a waitress. Brian Parrott was Handyman. Christina Tunton was the wife. And Dorothea Silas was date 2. Lauren Counts was the demon. And it was written and directed by F.C. Rabbiff. All right, there you have it. Stay tuned for the trailer and enjoy.
Did you try calling a priest?
Actually, yeah. Father, can you honestly say that there's nothing here?
The devil is here on this earth, but not in the way that you would think.
Most people would have moved by now.
That's a strange little noise that pops up every once in a while.
You know that's not true, Dad.
Clear the table, do the dishes when you're done.
How long have you been standing there?
What happened?
To tell you, but you wouldn't listen.
Tell me your name! What is your name? What is your name?